Okay. Well, and today we're gonna start with this part. Okay, so let me tell you something. We have been working during this month using, I was teaching grammar, present perfect, reported speech, modals. Do you remember, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So now, well, you may think, oh, maybe we're just studying grammar, we just practice speaking, but there was a purpose. Okay, there was a purpose. So the level that that I expect you to have is an upper intermediate. Okay, you
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying?
Me too.
B2. This is your level as far as I'm concerned. Okay, because I realize that you
Okay.
understand what I'm saying, that you can express your ideas, that sometimes when you want to give an opinion, you use difficult grammar. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
now you are supposed to finish this one, and this one. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
today you will be starting your first unit of the C1 level. Okay, you see my point here?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so before we begin with this part, I'm going to share with you all the resources, all the presentations, all the PPTs, everything. Okay, but
Mm-hmm.
we are going to start the first unit, which is the first unit of the advanced level. Okay, so you are supposed, when you finish this book, if you finish it, this one, Master My Level 1 and Master My Level 2, you will have an advanced level. You can take an international exam if you want, and you can certificate your English. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, this is Master My Level 1. You can look, this, oh my goodness, Roxanne is here. We can continue, no problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to start here. Grammar review. Okay, so you are supposed to know this because we have been working during the months. Okay, so it's
Mm-hmm.
time to check. Okay, so do you remember that one of our topic was already, yet, and our topic was used to, would, and our topic was the present perfect, present progressive, and our topic was adjective. Yeah, it's time to check your understanding. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's begin here. Hello, Roxanne, are you there? Yeah, good.
Yes, good morning.
So, good morning, good morning. So, guys, I want you to find the correct mistake in each sentence. Okay?
Are you recording?
Uh, yeah, I
Ah,
think so. Yes, I'm recording. I'm recording because this is the grammar review. When we finish this, we start with the first unit. Okay? This book has different topics, different grammars. And let's begin. Okay, so
I
I have
haven't
taken a.
taken.
I haven't. Perfect. This is I haven't taken that. Here is a mistake, right? In the second one,
Mm-hmm.
Roxanne, Denise, you can tell me, of course, you can participate.
I didn't use.
Use, pretty good. Use. Number three.
Did you use to give me?
Yes. Did you use to give me presentations? Nice. Number four.
Should you help your mother?
I don't think so. Do you remember that questions?
Mm,
Do you remember?
shall shall you?
I don't think
Shall?
so. Roxanne, you? Do you remember?
No.
Okay. Super simple. This is super simple. When do we use this? When we want to make sure that somebody or someone's information. For example, Denise, you are a teacher. You are a teacher. No, ese no, we say.
Are you?
Aren't you? You aren't a teacher.
Are
Are
you?
you? Ah. Next, you traveled. You traveled to the UK.
Didn't you?
Didn't you? You got it? So what you have to do here is this. If you have an affirmative structure, you use the negative. If you have a negative, you use a positive. If you have in the past, you have to use the past. So for example, Carla doesn't study. Does she? Did you understand Roxanne and Dennis?
Yes.
So this is what we have in Spanish. No? Instead of saying right, you can say right. Carla doesn't study, right? Does she? Did you understand? Didn't you? ¿Entendieron, no? Did you understand? Didn't you? Pretty good.
If I use I
For
have to
example,
use where?
no, for example, if you have I am a teacher, you don't have the contraction. You don't have the contraction amn't, right? We don't have it. So we say, am I not? Because we don't have contraction for am plus the negative, right? But I say, I play soccer. Maybe you're talking to yourself, which is weird. Maybe when you are in front of the mirror, you say, I play soccer. Don't I?
Yes, do I? Don't I?
Don't I? Because this is affirmative. Negative. Did you understand? Did you? Look at this one. Did you understand? What is the question? Didn't you? Oh, Carl, but this is a question. But the question is in affirmative. For example, didn't you go to the UK? Preguntas en negativos. Didn't you go to the UK? What are you doing here? So, didn't you go to the UK? Did you? You got it.
Okay.
Yes, of course. So, guys, this is super common in the US. Well, in English, in a spoken English, of course. So, for example, I'm sorry, you told me where's the mistake here in number 3?
Did you agree?
No, number 3. No, here, number 4. You should help your mother, should not you?
Don't you?
Don't you? But you have should.
Shouldn't you?
Shouldn't you? Contraction.
I always have to use the contraction.
Yes, shouldn't you? Of course. What about number 5? You know this, of course.
Happiness.
Happiness, because is a
general
idea. It's a general idea. Okay, and the last one. By the time I arrived, he left the office already. Where is the mistake?
Before the verb. No, after. No, before.
Tell me, where's the mistake? ¿Dónde está el error?
He have already.
He have already left.
Has. No, has.
He had.
Has.
He has. Are you sure?
Okay. He has already left the office.
The answer is had.
Had.
Okay. He had already. If you have any question, feel free to ask me. Como se han dado cuenta, todos los temas que vamos a ver a partir de ahora son todos los temas que hemos visto durante los meses. Así que si tienen algún tema que no entiendan, pregunten ahora para poder continuar porque recién estamos empezando el nivel avanzado C1. ¿Ok? He tratado de, con los temas anteriores, esos huecos gramaticales que tenían, completarlos y a partir de ahora empezamos temas nuevos. ¿Ok? So guys,
Okay. I have a question.
Tell me.
I took an exam.
Oh, which one?
So happened that I saw this about the contraction. No? In this question, I made a mistake. The answer was I always late.
I always. What is the answer? I
late.
always late.
I am always late.
Okay. I am always late.
Yes. I put I not I, but
I am not. You say
um,
I am late
I
always.
always late. I not I,
Okay,
but
in the
you.
negative, in the contraction,
Yes, yes.
in that
Uh huh.
question. That question.
It's that, no? That question. Yes.
Yes. Am I not is the answer. Am I not?
And am I not is the answer?
Yeah, because you don't have ament. Doesn't exist. Si existiese sería ament, but we don't have ament.
Here the answer was
Am-
Ari I.
this is another. This is another version. This is another one. You can say are I not or am I not. Both options are okay, but I prefer to use am I not because this is according to Cambridge. But yes, you are right, Dennis. You can say aren't I? Aren't I? Yes, you can do it. But I prefer to use am I not. But let me tell you that both are okay. Okay? You remember?
Okay.
Because we don't have the contraction am not. So that is the reason that
Mm-hmm.
we say am I not? Or if you want to use aren't I, because I is the only pronoun that the verb be uh, doesn't have a contraction. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason that in English we use aren't I, but this is kind of informal. This one is informal because we never use aren't with I. This is just
Mm-hmm.
in a spoken English. Okay? In a spoken English.
Okay.
So
Got it.
according to the context, of course, you just need to make up your mind. Yeah, but that was a nice question. Interesting. Another question that you have here, maybe number five, Roxanne, or number six, why the answer is hat. You can ask me.
No.
Mo, Roxanne, what about you? Is crystal clear? Annette, look at this. Or then we have Annette, which says Annette, Annette. It's like it's like the aren't I that you asked me first. This one, Annette. Annette isn't it. This is another one, which is informal. Okay,
Net.
Denise? Annette. So you say short
Okay.
form or isn't it? So it's Ron? Annette? Annette?
Um,
Oh, there's another one. This is another
but you
one.
can use it with different pronouns because it's the example is with it and they.
No, no, easy. No, no. What do you mean?
There's such a wicked band in it.
Yeah, but
You
it
can use
can.
it with different pronouns.
No, because in this case, it replaced the band just once. So you say, Annette, you see my point? Dice, ellos son
Um,
una estupenda. Wicked. Wicked significa malvado. En este caso, wicked significa estupendo, porque es jerga, ¿ok? They are such a wicked band. Aquí, ¿a quién se refiere? ¿A ellos o a la banda? A la banda. No, en it, because the band is wicked. Okay? Just with it. No, another problem. Just with it. Okay?
okay.
Yeah. Roxanne, did you say something? Maybe any questions that you have? The last one?
No, no, it's crystal clear.
Amazing. Yeah, we're done with the first part. Congrats. This is really difficult for advanced students. Next one, number two. I want to focus on pronunciation because I want you to read. I'm so sorry. Okay, then it's one and two and how many questions do we have here? We have six, three. Okay, so please Denise read one, two, and three.
I haven't taken all my vacation days yet.
Perfect.
He didn't.
No, Roxanne, four, five, and six.
Okay. He didn't used to be a troublemaker at school.
Three.
Did you use to give presentations in your old job?
Okay, Roxanne, four.
You should have your mother shouldn't you?
Okay,
Ha-
five.
happiness is important in life. By the time arrived, he has already left the office.
Okay, that was great. Your pronunciation was kind of good. So let's focus on this. Okay, in English, I don't know if you can see here. In English, we have the verb usar. How do you say usar in English? Use, right?
Use.
Yeah, but remember that we say use is like z. Okay, you got that part? Sure?
Mm,
Use,
okay.
use. But then we have this structure, used, right? Yeah.
Yes.
In this case, this one is pronounced with this sound.
Yes.
So you say s, okay, with the s sound. Did you understand this part?
Yes, but
I got it.
I he didn't used to be.
Yeah, use. Okay, okay. So you know this part. But now let's focus on the other part. This word, because it has to do with yusta, has two ways of pronouncing. Okay, you can pronounce like yusta, or used to. Okay, used to. Listen, listen, because I'm going to read sentence 2 and sentence 3. And I want you to tell me if I use used to or used to. Okay? Number 2. You didn't used to be a troublemaker at school. Did you used to give presentations in your old job? Which one did I use? Used to or used to?
Used to.
Again, he didn't used to be a troublemaker. Did you used to give a presentation?
And the first one.
Use the.
Used to. So guys, when used to is at the beginning or in the middle, we pronounce used to, used to. But when this word is at the end of the sentence or your speech, you pronounce used to. An example, if somebody asks me, hey Carlos, did you play soccer when you were a kid? Oh, I used to. Did you understand?
Yes,
Okay.
natural answer.
Yes. Or when you finish look at this. Well, when I was a kid, well, yes, I used to. At the end of a sentence, of course, when you answer maybe, or at the end of your speech. Did you understand this part?
Yes.
So now I want you to tell me this. Yo solía usar una computadora. So the first is Denise. Please tell me.
I used to use a computer.
I don't think so because remember that de usar is con use. So you have a C. Ah, so usa. It's not usa. It's usa. Okay? It's like when you say he reads a book because remember that you feel a vibration here, so you
But
pronounce like
solía is not the past. Used to.
yes. But I'm talking
The
about
second
usar.
use. Mhm.
Okay, okay, got it. I used to use a computer.
Yes, I used to use a computer. Listen,
Uh,
I used to use a
used
computer. Eso te va a
computer.
dar ese acentito que tú necesitas para sonar más natural. He used to, okay? Roxanne, it's your time.
And the same. Okay.
Yes, the same.
I used to use the computer.
That was great. I used to use a computer. I used to use a computer. Okay? Did you understand this word when you can pronounce in English? Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so no question here, right? Amazing. Okay, number 2. Another way to say isn't it in English, in spoken English? Do you remember?
In it?
In it. In it. Okay. So, how long has it? Complete the sentence with one word.
Been.
Been. That's great. Number two, why haven't you gone home? It's a question in the present perfect. Do you know?
Yes.
Yet. Number three.
I used to.
Yes, so when you say are you está, yo ya sé que estás usando el solía. Okay. Number four.
Aren't you?
Aren't you? Great. Only a few colleagues
Had signed.
had signed. And you register online?
Do you?
You.
Don't you?
Don't you?
Don't you? But
Didn't you?
didn't you?
Didn't
Because
you?
it's in the past, so let me submit the answers. Congratulations. I want to check your pronunciation and then I can explain a little bit. Okay, in the same way, now Roxanne from 1 to 3 and then Denise from 4 to 6.
Okay. How long has it been raining? Why haven't you gone home yet? It's 5 p.m. I used to have long hair when I was a child, but now it's short.
Denise, you?
You're gonna develop the marketing strategy, are you? Only a few colleagues had signed up for the seminar when I spoke to them. You registered online, didn't you?
This is great. Feedback. So in this case, you say eats. It's not eats. Because when you say eats, I think you need to eat. Okay? So it's 5 p.m. So why haven't you gone home yet? It's 5 p.m. Yep. Now, with this a common mistake, we just say when I was a child, cha cha chi, cha cha cha, child. It's not child because Argentinian they speak like that's a child. You're not Argentinian, so you say child. Okay? Oh, she left the session.
Right with what? H?
No, with cha cha chi chu chu.
Child.
Yes, it's not child.
Okay.
Oh well, she's not here. She left the session. Okay, let's continue here, but I'm recording. Then we say at short. It's short.
Short.
Yes, remember that what happened then is when you have an S here and an S here. Remember, este sonido de acá es S, ¿cierto? No es Z. ¿Por qué está con la T? Y aquí empieza con S, short. ¿Qué hago?
Omit one?
Yes, it's short. But now it's short.
Short.
Yes. Pero Carlos, no suena la S. Es que ya se sobreentiende. Okay? Next here, you say the correct pronunciation is strategy or strategy. Strategy. Yeah.
Strategy.
Oh yeah, the
Strategy.
strategy. The stress is here in the strategy.
Strategy.
Yeah, that was great. You say we have here sign up. Signed. Look at this. Este es cuando es un sonido. Signed. Pues es sonido de que de T o de D.
T.
D, porque vibra la N. Sign. ¿Ok? Pero se parece al 20, ¿cierto? ¿Te acuerdas? Sonido de vocal. Borraba la T. En este caso, yo podría decir signed up. Signed up. En cambio, acá es una D. Por lo tanto, lo digo. Signed up. Signed up. So, only a few colleagues had signed up for the seminar when I spoke to them.
Signed up.
Yeah. Signed up. Pretty good. Let's continue. Maybe do we wait for Roxanne or she left the session?
Maybe
You can ask.
he didn't write me.
Okay, so let's go on. So now complete the sentence with the verb in parentheses In the present perfect or the present perfect progressive? In one case, both are possible. My question is, do you remember you have to use the present perfect simple and the present perfect progressive, or you want to review this grammar?
Progressive when it's a long time. You repeat the action.
Yeah, you repeat that action, of course. What else? Which one? Which one focuses on completion? Present perfect simple or progressive?
Completion. I don't know what is a completion. I
En
think
que la
present
acción
perfect.
ha terminado. En que la acción se ha terminado.
¿Ah?
En que la acción se ha terminado. The action is completed.
Completed. Past simple.
Yeah, but also we can use the present perfect simple. Do you remember? I have a chart here. You can take a screenshot maybe. 1 second. Okay, so are you there?
Yes.
Yes. ¿Quedó claro esa parte de que tiene un resultado en el presente, ¿cierto?
Sí.
Yeah. Yeah. Ahora, el present perfect progressive, look at this. Es o también otra acción, ok, completed, acción terminada, con resultado en el presente. Carlos, es lo mismo, me estoy confundiendo, pero ¿cuál es la diferencia? Que esta acción ha sido terminada recently, recientemente, y mayormente va a ser una acción larga, a long action, terminada recently con resultado en el presente. ¿Quedó claro? Por ejemplo, yo digo, I have been coaching the team all the morning. I am exhausted. He estado coacheando al equipo toda la mañana. Estoy cansado. ¿Esta es una acción que se ha terminado o no? Porque ahorita ya es en la tarde. ¿O no? ¿Se terminó o no? ¿Cuál es el resultado? Este. Ya, ahora, ¿cuál es la diferencia con el presente perfecto? Que esta acción ha sido culminada recently, hace muy poco. En cambio, la de aquí no. ¿Ok? Yo puedo decir, I have coached the team all the morning. I am tired. Sí, ambas son acciones terminadas que han terminado y tienen un resultado en el presente. Pero, por ejemplo, si ahorita son las 12:05 de la mañana, de la tarde, perdón, y estas son las 6 de la tarde. Dice, yo he terminado de coachar el equipo toda la mañana. Estoy cansado. Este es mi resultado. Lo hice, son las 6 de la tarde. Aquí a qué hora termina la mañana? A las 12, ¿cierto? ¿Y a qué hora me preguntaron? A las 12:05. Una acción terminada recientemente. ¿Quedó claro?
Y cuando utilizamos en ambos casos since.
Ah, ahora, el since es desde, ¿cierto?
Ajá.
Ya, tú puedes usar since y for para cualquiera. Pero para el pasado, nunca vas a usar since. Never.
No, pero en este caso si ponemos en la
since
primera oración since, o sea, ¿cómo vamos?
Tell me.
O sea, igual nos referimos como que esto fue en la mañana y el otro fue en la tarde. Y el otro recientemente, since in the morning, ¿o qué?
Since the morning, así. As you could
Ajá, la
say,
segunda.
since 7
Desde la
a.m. Yeah,
mañana.
puedes decir since the morning o since 7 a.m. Yeah, ¿cuál es el problema aquí? Aunque quieras saber si uno se acabó rápido, hace poco y otro
Ajá,
no. Depende del
ajá,
contexto, depende del contexto. Mira, si yo te digo que he estado coachando el equipo desde las 7 de la mañana y ahorita son la 1 de la tarde, la mañana, ¿qué hora termina? A las 12, ¿sí o no?
ajá.
Ya, si yo te pregunto esto a las 8 de la noche, ¿cuál me dirías? ¿Con presente perfecto o presente perfecto progresivo?
Ay, buen presente perfecto.
Y si te pregunto a las 12 y 10 de la mañana, de la tarde, perdón.
10 de la mañana.
No, 12 y 10 de la tarde, al mediodía, 10 minutos después.
Eh,
Este de
ay,
aquí.
ay,
¿Por qué? Porque la acción ha sido completada reciente.
ya.
¿Se entiende o no?
Ya, pero ¿cómo lo utilizar el sin? I have been coaching the team. Hola. ¿Y en qué, cómo lo utiliza el sin ahí?
Since. Vale. ¿Cómo utilizar el since? Muy buena pregunta. Siempre vas a usar el for plus a quantity. Con una cantidad. Y el since, point in the time. Un punto en el tiempo. Por ejemplo, puedes decir, I have learned English for 5 years. He aprendido inglés por 5 años. O puedes decir, I have learned English since 2017, porque desde el 2017 al 2022 van 5 años. Aquí estoy dando un punto en el tiempo y cuando uso for estoy diciendo la cantidad.
No, sí entendí esa parte, pero por ejemplo, yo estoy estudiando desde la mañana. O
Ok,
sea, estoy
ya estoy estudiando desde la mañana y ahorita sigue siendo la mañana, ¿cierto?
Ajá,
I have
sí.
been studying since the morning. Desde la mañana. La mañana es un punto en el tiempo.
Ah, ok.
Punto en el tiempo.
Y si quiero completarlo, estoy cansada, algo así. No.
I am tired. Ya tienes un resultado en el presente. Puede ser presente perfecto simple o presente perfecto progresivo. Ahora necesito contexto. Si ahorita recién ha acabado la mañana, utilizaría un been. Pero si ya es de noche, utilizaría un presente perfecto simple. ¿Quedó claro?
Ok.
Esa es la diferencia. Carlos, ¿ahora en la vida real voy a estar pensando en esto? No, puedes usar cualquiera. Ya te he dicho. El polito que más te guste, si es duración o completion. Pero para motivos de examen, cuando te quieras certificar algo, tienes que dominar estos conceptos. ¿Ok? También usamos el presente perfecto simple para cuántas veces se repite una acción, ¿no? 5 times, 7 times, ¿ok? Y el presente perfecto progresivo para una acción que se repite muchas veces desde el pasado. Se repite. Se repite, se repite. Por ejemplo, si digo I have been studying English since I was a kid. Quiere decir que yo cuando era niño estudiaba, dejé de estudiar 3 años, volví a estudiar. Dejé de estudiar, estudiaba, dejé de estudiar. Y esa acción es desde el pasado, que continúa hasta ahora, pero se ha repetido varias veces. Presente perfecto, progresivo. ¿Quedó claro? Ahora
Ok.
analicemos. Creo que aquí en la misma PPT tengo algunos ejercicios. Vamos a analizarlos juntos. A ver, ¿dónde está? Aquí está. A ver, tacatán, tacatán. It's here. A ver, completemos. Voy a compartir mi pantalla. Let's go here. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Por ejemplo, dice I for a new job for 3 months now. But anything yet? ¿Cuál es? I have looked for or I have been looking for a new job for 3 months now. ¿Y por qué? Quiero que me digan el por qué.
Present perfect continuous.
¿Por qué presente perfecto continuo?
Because no es todavía un encuentro, pero
Dime.
no se explica.
La duration.
The duration. ¿Cómo lo saqué? Porque acá dice for 3 months now. Por 3 meses. ¿Ok? Recuerda que aquí en esta oración puede ir cualquiera de los dos. Pero ¿cuál le queda más bonito? El presente perfecto progresivo. Yo he estado buscando un nuevo trabajo por 3 meses hasta ahora, pero yo
Um,
no. ¿Cuál
I
sería?
haven't found
I
anything yet
haven't found. I haven't found. ¿Y por qué haven't found? Dice, yo no he encontrado nada.
because for the job
For the
I see yet.
porque quiere
okay.
enfatizar que aún no ha,
Que no
no
ha
ha encontrado.
encontrado. Es completion. Muy bien. La siguiente. I, the internet, every day. Mira, I'm really tired.
I've been
I
I've
have.
been surfing.
¿Y por qué I have been surfing? Porque es una larga
The
duración.
present result.
A present result. Pero el otro también recuerda que el presente perfecto simple también es para un presente, para un resultado en el presente. ¿Cuál es la diferencia?
But is complete action recently.
Es recently. Además dice every
And
day. Una acción que ha estado
duration.
ocurriendo en el pasado y que sigue continuando hasta el presente. ¿Ok? Número 4. ¿Qué es? I have been sending out or I have sent out.
Present perfect.
Present perfect. ¿Y por qué present perfect? Porque estás haciendo énfasis en
So far.
completion so far. Hasta ahora he enviado 20 currículums. Súper sencillo. But I have not, you have not have a single interview. But
I haven't
haven't
had a single
had.
interview.
I haven't had. Carlos, ¿y por qué al toque tú lo sacas sin ni siquiera pensar? ¿Por qué no veo un for? Cuando no veo un for, presente perfecto simple también. ¿Ok? Siguiente. A friend of mine, some freelance published recently.
Present perfect continue.
Present perfect has been doing some freelance work. Siguiente. And she about a possible with a company, so finger crossed. She has told me. My friend. ¿Ok? Ahora veamos con nuestro libro. Vamos a trabajar con nuestro libro y quiero que analicemos. Ok. Ok, can you see my screen, right? Dice que, mira, ella, I'm sorry, ya le mostré la respuesta, lol. Ok, ella casi ha terminado su programa de entrenamiento. Un resultado en el presente. Ahora, si tiene un resultado, puede ser cualquiera de los dos. Pero ¿cuál? Me fijo. ¿La acción terminó o se ha repetido varias veces en el pasado? Ella ha estado reentrenando como una profesora. Ella casi ha terminado su programa de entrenamiento. Siguiente. Miren aquí. ¿Cuál es la respuesta? She has studied or she has been studying part-time for her master's degree for 6 months. ¿Qué opinan?
You have been
Has been.
studying?
¿Y por qué Denise has been? Porque es presente perfecto progresivo.
Focus on the duration.
Focus on duration. Así de simple. Focus on duration. La siguiente, mira. I feel a little nervous. Me siento un poco nervioso. Creo que es porque I have been stepping out of my comfort zone or I have stepped out of my comfort zone.
Step out, ¿qué es?
¿Por qué step out?
Ajá, ¿qué es?
Dice, mira,
What
me
is it?
siento nervioso. ¿Esto es en dónde? ¿En el pasado o en el presente?
The present result is.
Ya, tengo un resultado en el presente, ya. Ahora tengo que pensar, cualquiera de los dos. Me fijo, ¿se enfoca en que la acción está completa o la acción se ha estado repitiendo? Me siento un poco nervioso, creo, porque yo he salido de mi zona de confort o he estado saliendo de mi zona de confort o puede ir ambas.
He salido.
He salido. I step out. Present perfect.
You got it. ¿Se han dado cuenta? Número 4. Pero aquí yo les quiero decir, si ustedes saben por contexto que, por ejemplo, yo antes no me gustaba cantar, ahora canto. Antes no me gustaba bailar, ahora bailo. Muchas veces, ¿qué oración? Acá te dice, no, antes, well, I didn't used to think, I didn't used to dance, but now I'm doing it. ¿Cuál sería? I have
Be.
been stepping. ¿Por qué? Ha estado repitiéndose. Perfecto. Número 4. Ya les regalaron la recently.
El present
Already.
But look at this here. My brother has applied a lots of graduate school recently. Mi hermano ha estado postulando a muchos escuelas. ¿O cuál más? O puede ser ambas.
Ambas.
It could be both. Number 5. A ver, aquí estamos okay. He really hard lately. Sí, acá hay uno nada más. What is the answer?
Has pushed.
Has
been pushed.
Has been pushed. ¿Existe has been pushed? ¿O has been pushed?
Push.
Mira acá, dice, mira, está bien, está Tom bien, resultado en el presente, le están preguntando, debe estar mal para que le pregunte. Le dice, si ha estado esforzando últimamente, si es últimamente, como yo te digo, has estado estudiando últimamente, no quiere decir que esa acción se ha venido repitiendo. Acción que se repite con resultado en el presente, presente perfect progresivo. ¿Ok? Aquí, la número 4. ¿Se entiende la número 4? ¿Que puede ser ambas o no? Recuerden que hay una donde son posibles ambas. ¿Crees tú que la 4 sea la correcta? ¿O puede también ir has been? ¿Ustedes qué pondrían? Has been applying or has applied? Or has applied. Which one?
Has been applied.
¿Te das cuenta?
Has been applying.
Has been applied. ¿Te das cuenta que me puso check?
Ajá.
Porque le queda más bonito. ¿Ok? Entonces, eso es el presente perfecto simple y el presente perfecto progresivo. Ok, vamos a terminar con esos ejercicios 4 y 5. Es lo que me gustaría terminar hoy día, 4 y 5. Vamos a hacerlos de una vez. A ver, está cargando. Ya, aquí hemos visto estos temas ya anteriormente. Así que es momento de que lo utilicen. Dice, do you give refunds with our receipt? Could you tell me? ¿Se acuerdan en la plataforma que vimos? Could you tell me?
If you give
refunds. Amazing.
Without receipt.
Number 2, what other motives do you have? Do you know?
Do you know what other models you have?
Amazing. Number 3, I would like someone to create a website for me. De los 7 estudiantes de avanzado, solamente uno lo pudo hacer. La número 3. Que lo vimos, creo también. Hicimos una clase extra, ¿se acuerdan? Con Jimmy. Ya. En esta clase hicimos este tema de aquí. ¿Se acuerdan?
I would like to have a website.
A website. Do you remember?
Created.
That's it. My hair is too long. I need to get
my hair cut.
And Mark doesn't like that his friend always talk through movies. Mark wishes. Do you remember cuando llevamos if only, I wish? Conditionals.
I wishes if.
I wish. I wish that.
His friend always talked
Mm-mm.
Mm,
Do you remember Roxanne Denise?
no, it's in the past.
Yes.
Talk.
No, didn't.
Ah, didn't talk.
Didn't talk.
Talk.
Any questions? ¿Alguna consulta? Que no hayan entendido, por qué no es la respuesta, que no se acuerden. Pueden preguntarme. No, right? Ok, asumo que entendieron. Number 5, más fácil todavía, también ya lo hemos hecho. So, okay, the interview was too long or long enough?
Too long.
And Sofia felt dissatisfied or dissatisfying?
Dissatisfied.
Disati?
Fire.
Dissatisfied. Recuerda que con ed tú lo estás, pero con ing lo produces. He, frustrated or frustrating? Dice, it's a great book, but kind of
Frustrating.
frustrating porque te produce frustración. I really enjoyed the movie. It was
Entertaining.
so. Jen was always such a troublemaker or a troublemaker.
Such.
Such. Todos están correctos. Really good. Siguiente. También le hemos hecho el lyric speech, reported speech. A ver, terminemos con este ejercicio, por favor. Se vayan todavía. I worked on this project for a long time. Mark said. ¿Qué dijo Mark? Mark said that
He had worked on that project.
On that project or on this project for a long time. Number 2, we'll give you a loan when the business plan is accepted. The bank business advisor told Harry
They would give him a loan
when the business plan
is accepted.
Yes?
Was accepted.
Accepted. This song reminds me of my high school days. My aunt told me that the song
reminded
her of
her
high school days. Did you have time to chat with the students yesterday, Mr. Turask?
If we have time to chat.
If we have? If we had
time to chat with the students.
Yesterday. Are you sure here? So look at this. Mr. Toras, if we had time to chat, did you have time? Oh, that's great. Number 5, where are you going to take us for lunch? Mike and Naomi asked me.
Where we?
Where we?
Where
I? Where I? Me preguntaron, ¿dónde las llevarás a almorzar mañana? Mike y Naomi me preguntaron, ¿dónde yo?
We're gonna take.
Was going to take them for lunch. 3. Nos equivocamos aquí. Tomorrow. Me falta escribir el tomorrow. Yesterday, where I was going to take them. Had. Contraction, solamente es la contracción y la mayúscula. Todo estuvo perfecto. Ok, entonces como han podido ver, estamos haciendo todas las clases que hemos visto para poder iniciar con este libro que se llama Mastermind, que es uno de los mejores libros que existen de Macmillan. Para poder continuar, los temas son variados, entonces ya podríamos continuar la próxima lección. Tratemos de tratar de hacer ese review general de todos los temas y empezar con temas nuevos. ¿Ok? Voy a ver la posibilidad de compartirles el libro. ¿Ok? Como por ejemplo, hay nuevos temas también. ¿Ok? La última vez hicimos uno de nivel C2, pero ya me di cuenta de que ustedes se pueden empezar con este nivel avanzado. C1, es nivel C1. ¿Ok? De todas formas, vamos a estar trabajando con el workbook. Así que eso sería todo. ¿Alguna consulta que tengan antes de retirarnos?
The
Nope.
pronunciation of